Arsenal game?
The Arsenal game. The Arsenal-Manchester City game. What are your thoughts about that? Because I obviously have
What are my thoughts?
a lot of
Very
opinions
disappointing.
there.
Only a
Right.
one goal game. Off topic, but I hated seeing Aguero put his hand on the. There was a female referee.
Yes.
I hated seeing that. That's not a part of the game.
My first thought was you wouldn't do that to a male referee.
Of course
That was
not.
my
Of
first
course not. And I hated seeing that. And I think Pep made a comment like, "Oh, Aguero is the nicest guy I know," but
Yeah, I would have wanted her to say something like, "Come right back here, bring the other red."
to me that's a
You
red
don't put-
card.
You just, yeah,
To me that's a red
or at
card.
least a yellow or a red. You don't put your.
To
hands
me,
on the
if you
referee,
touch a referee,
period.
that you have to be sent out.
Whatever the rules.
To
I'm
me,
not sure if it's a yellow.
I've
or
only
red,
seen one other
whatever the
case
rule is.
when a player touched a referee, and that was Ronaldo in the Clásico back. I don't know what the competition was.
Yeah.
I think the Spanish Super Cup,
Mhm.
and he got sent out
Yeah.
because he
so-
got a yellow for
there we
taking off
go.
his shirt celebrating the goal.
Yeah.
Then he touched the referee for a bad call, and he got another yellow and red. So to me,
Okay, so it was a second yellow. So it was a yellow for.
right,
touching the
but to me, if you touch a referee, that's a red. You should be sent out.
No, I agree
In
with
one
you.
way or
I
another, you
agree
should be
with
sent
you.
out, right? I don't know if there's a difference in terms of the rules. If you get sent out, like if you have one yellow, and your second one, can it be just a straight? I don't know. There's rules with having just a straight red. I don't know, but that's besides the point.
Exactly.
Um,
It was definitely disrespectful, and we definitely feel that shouldn't
Yeah,
have been the case.
Yeah. So going back to the game, talking about Arsenal, I think your best player was Saka.
Yeah.
Hands down,
Yeah.
I felt
The miss.
I felt very overwhelmed by seeing how well he played and how well he dealt with the pressure and the penalties he's facing. And to me, I was thinking, how come Pep can do that?
Yeah.
Pepe, sorry, not Pep. How come
Pepe.
Pepe can't do that?
Yeah.
He's a young kid.
It's always an attitude thing.
He's a young kid. He's a
Mental.
young kid, and I love how he plays. He's clearly a Arsenal fan at heart because
Yeah,
he has the
grew up
passion.
since 8, I
Yeah,
believe.
yeah. So I loved seeing him do his thing. But to me, he shouldn't be your best player on the field. You
Yeah,
know,
I
there's
agree.
all these
He
other
was-
players that should step up.
That's exactly what I was gonna say. I had an issue to pick with Aubameyang. I thought he was not lively enough.
I didn't know. I
And-
thought he was off. I didn't realize he was playing until I checked the
Yeah.
lineups. You know, and
yeah, very lethargic from him and Willian. I thought Pepe worked harder.
he
than-
did.
than
He had that
both
one
of them.
header, but yeah.
And then he worked at closing down more. Usually I would.
No, he
I
worked
go-
hard. Pepe worked hard. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
But to me,
Yeah.
I don't know. I had more expectations, but
Me too. I have more expectations, and I want to see him press harder in terms of the opponent. He seems a little bit looking for too many touches. Find the double pass, attack the lines.
yeah.
And my biggest inclination from the game, it's just not what Arteta wanted to do.
And I don't. And to that point, why is he playing three in the back? I don't understand.
So that wasn't supposed.
Why are you putting Tierney as a center? I don't understand. Even Pep tried that with Kyle Walker,
Yeah.
putting him as a center back, and he reverted to the four in the back. You know, he reverted to
with
four
Tierney-
defenders.
With Tierney, I love Tierney. I'll fight for him tooth and nail.
No, as a left back though.
No. Even as a
Yeah?
center, right, he plays well. Last game, not so well. He did not play as well as he. That was not a Kieran Tierney
I just don't
performance. But I'll tell you why. He was in quarantine in Scotland until the night before. That was when Arsenal were able to get the approved for him
That's
to
why
come and play.
That's why they put Tierney back.
No, that's why they played. That's why he looked very
Oh,
behind
no,
the base. They played three in the back because Holding got injured in warm-ups.
Okay.
Holding was supposed to start. They were gonna go Holding, Gabriel, Tierney. That's at least from the way the setup was. That was what I read from it. Willian coming
If
in.
you
had the
tell me
support
that
from
and
the
that's
midfield on the
so
sides of him.
if the plan was changed last minute, to me I'm okay. That's fine. Because
Yeah,
now
yeah.
I understand.
and that's
Because
that's
they
my
didn't look
takeaway.
organized either.
Yeah, that's my takeaway because I saw when he wanted to do bring in Willian from the top, and it just didn't make sense. There was too many
Yeah.
gaps between the forward line.
Yeah.
Because you had your wide back Saka and Bellerin sucked in down low because of the amount of attackers City were throwing in, so they weren't able to transition at all. Because Ceballos and Xhaka, let's be real, they're just not fast enough to transition and just to flip it on.
Right.
That left a lot on the wings. And
Yeah.
then you have Aubameyang, Willian just getting a little discouraged, and then that puts the team at a worse situation. So the tactics really broke down, but you come away with it thinking Aubameyang, one-on-one chance, Saka, one-on-one chance. They both
One
did it
one
better.
through ball. One through ball. That's all you needed
through
with
ball.
these two players. One through ball.
And they had them. They just couldn't.
I know.
And they
Yeah.
if those two chances, it's the 2-1, and that's exactly how I saw it. Because
Yeah, no, there was a chance Saka had. It was 1-on-1
I really
against
let the game
Anderson,
land.
and I could not believe him. I mean, it's more of Anderson did a good job, you
Yeah.
know.
Exactly. He came out quick, closed down. Can't say anything wrong.
You
about
know,
the
yeah.
goal
I mean,
there.
Xhaka did everything right in terms of.
Maybe a little wider, a little this, a little
Yeah.
that, but then that's bones to pick. I
Yeah,
mean,
that's exactly like I said. That's
uh,
pennies.
great,
You know?
great play, turning around
Yeah.
there, the connection. That was the beautiful thing. Just to finish it off, that's what it takes.
Yeah.
You know?
I mean,
But
again,
signs are there. Signs are there.
sign of there, but
They're
I
improving.
still think that the midfield or the formation was totally wrong. I think Man City had
Yeah.
the ball a lot more than they should have.
And remember we
it-
talked about Partey, and you brought this up and you asked whether he's gonna play or not, and
Yeah.
what could he do, and he didn't. And
I mean, he came in he came in at some point, which I didn't expect him to start just because he only came in, right?
He had one practice.
Yeah,
One practice.
and you
before
saw
that.
he was uncomfortable because of his yellow card. And if you look
Yeah.
last year in the Liga, he got 16 yellow cards in the entire like the entire length of the league,
yeah.
right? So he's already on his first yellow card, his first game.
Which I thought was bullshit, by the way, because I mean it was just
Yeah,
like the first
I don't
tackle.
know.
A lot of players were committing a
Yeah,
bunch of tackles.
yeah,
throughout
it was
the
his,
game.
his first tackle, right? Yeah, so he just came in. I saw that as him being uncomfortable and
Yeah.
him being under certain. Not I don't want to say pressure he shouldn't be under because he's a
Yeah.
pro soccer player, but he just wasn't comfortable.
Again,
And that's not his fault. That's
Yeah.
not his fault. That's not nothing that he did wrong. It's just the situation, and like you said, they changed formation last minute. Unlucky, you know, unlucky.
Exactly, unlucky. Still, I don't, it's like all these little things at the end of at the Arsenal games where they leave you feeling like, all right, Partey gets a yellow after first tackle, but Aguero can literally pull the ref in, stuff like this. Mane,
Yeah,
elbow Tierney to
I'm
the
surprised that
ground.
Aguero
Different
did not
things
get
that
a.
are just-
Again, I said he should have gotten a red card for that. To
Yeah,
me,
yeah.
that's a red card.
But it's all these things that never, never, ever go Arsenal's way in those games. They just
Yeah.
never do. They never do.